just sounds like some Illuminati fucking Eyes Wide Shut shit.
I'm like, they're going to be praising out there.
You're a dickhead.
What's up, man?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm alright, man.
Damn, the summer, like, this is the first summer, yeah, like, ever, where it's like, I beg it ends.
Are you mad?
It's doing too much, man. It's doing too much.
I don't care how hot and sticky it is, man. I will live in this weather. Standard.
You like it, yeah?
Yeah, man.
How's it been, like, going to work and that? You're roasting, though? Like?
No, man, they let us dress casual
Oh, is
the
it?
end of August. That's all calm.
Damn, what, you can wear shorts and that?
Alright, the shorts is pushing it, but yeah, it's t-shirts and all of that shit.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No shorts, no flip-flops. Everything else goes. Man can go there in lingerie, like.
Is it?
Lingerie. Dickhead.
No, but seriously, man, it's been proper hot. I've just been like, I don't know, man. I can manage it, but you know what I mean?
No, it's fine during the day, but when you're trying to get to sleep and it's mad hot, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Which it hasn't really been that, well, not for me anyway, it hasn't really been that hot at night. So it's been calm.
No, it's been alright at night. Do you listen to that R. Kelly tune, bro?
Yeah, I briefly skimmed through it, but it's R. Kelly, innit? Yeah, man, he ain't really made no good music for a good few years, man. Fuck that nigga.
Do you think so?
I don't listen to any new R. Kelly music.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything I listen
what
to.
What about him saying like he can't read and stuff like that?
Yeah, but we knew he couldn't read.
Yeah, I know, but then
it's like Floyd Mayweather, like Mark 1 nigga.
Yeah, it's true, innit? It's true. What do you think about like that? Like having all that dough and all that fame and that you can't read, like.
Boy, it's hard, man.
That's
you got to trust the people around you.
Yeah,
that's it.
For everything.
For everything.
Like contracts, everything, innit?
Yep. For everything.
That's too deep, bro.
Just taking the next man's word.
Taking the word for what it says on the contract. Like.
It's like, yeah, nigga, you're getting 90%.
He sold it all, like, but I'm surely he knew he was selling his masters and all that, or don't you reckon?
He must have known, but whether they're telling him one thing and what's in the contract is two different things.
Yeah. Damn, like, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What else has been going on in the world, bro?
Not a damn thing, man. I just took some time out. Just been chilling out. I'm on holiday for the next couple of weeks.
Is it?
Yeah, again.
Oh, where you going now?
Just going to see my family in Spain.
Damn, Spain and mercy.
Nothing spicy. Just a little short trip.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be like 40 degrees out there when I'm out there, bro.
40 degrees? So do you reckon all of Europe's having this heat wave thing, though?
Yeah.
Damn. So, like, we're not special.
Nah, ain't nothing special about this little island, nigga.
Damn, boy.
So what about you? What you been up to?
I don't know, man. I just been chilling, going work. There's nothing crazy's been popping off, like. Just been going work, chatting to some girls, you know what I mean? Like.
Oh, God.
Wow, what do you mean? Oh, God.
I love listening to the Headley Chronicles, man. What you got for me this week?
Ah, God. Alright. Yeah, there's this one thing, yeah? And I was chatting to her. I decided, after a while, weren't on it. Like, never met up with her or nothing like that. Yeah? But, like, she was giving me, like, the deadest of compliments. Listen to the compliment, like. She was like...
You're kind of cute, you know.
Oh, was that it?
No, there's more to it, but, like...
Oh, niggas just trying to... Oh, okay. You ain't exposing the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah, but it's like... She said, like...
You're kind of cute, you know.
Yeah.
That's random. So, like, it made me come up with, like, some meme shit, like... And I was thinking, like... I was thinking, like, when she sees your bank account, like...
You're kind of cute, you know.
What else? Like, when you got downgraded from AIDS to HIV, like...
You're kind of cute, you know.
And remember that thing I sent you about the scenario that she was dropping about the
rapey guy.
Was he rapey?
That guy was hella rapey.
Should we play it?
Yeah, go. Well, it's up to you, man. It's your message.
Yeah.
I think it was rapey to me, bro. Why was done? Anyway, I'll let you play the thing first, then we'll talk on it.
Here it is.
Oh my God, you're actually going to make me
talk
far too long to type. So basically, he wanted to meet in Chertsey, which I know where Chertsey is, but there's nothing there. And it's like, I don't know the area like that anyway. And I said to him, is there somewhere there that you want to go? And he's like, no, that's pretty central. And I was like, well, Woking's like 5 minutes down the road, and I know everywhere in Woking. Like, I know there's things to do, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, no, it's fine, I'll sort it. So I said to him, okay, you need to let me know where to meet them. So he's like, oh, meet me at Tesco's, and then you can leave your car, then we'll choose one car. And I was like, right, okay, which was a bit odd anyway. But I was like, okay, fine, whatever. And then I got there, and literally, he was on the phone to me in the car next to me, like in his car next to my car.
Wait.
Bro,
So
that whole thing was just rapey, bro.
So wait. So I've asked her about her previous dates, right?
Yeah.
And she's like told me
She said
about
that some
this
nigga
dude
was planning to kidnap her.
No, about this dude, yeah, about how her one of her L dates, like.
Mm-hmm.
So she's told me about this dude and how she's met him, and so imagine you're going to meet someone, yeah, and you're saying take one car, like you've never
come out of the safety of your car,
come in my car, and like when I see you, I don't get out my car and greet you. I just speak
rapist.
I just speak to you on the phone. So let's continue.
Looking at me through the window, like, okay. So I'm like, so what are we doing then? And he's like, oh, let's just go for a drive. And I'm like,
wait. That sounds abduction-y, innit?
That nigga is a rapist, man. Nigga was trying to take her wherever, nigga.
That sounds abduction-y. Like, let's go for a drive. So continue.
no, like, I've come from work. I got changed. I haven't eaten or anything like that. He's like, go in Tesco's and buy a sandwich. And I'm like, sorry?
Savage!
I don't know what level of game that is. That's not even game. That's rape game, nigga. That's what it is.
No, but that is like, I don't give a fuck about life type shit, innit?
That's
like,
rape game, nigga. That's. I only came here to rape you. That's that game.
What, you seriously think that's... Alright, come on, continue. So he says, so boom, he's met up with her. He's talking to her on the phone. Even
whilst looking at her.
Whilst looking at her. And he's saying... boom, just go Tesco and get a sandwich. So he's thinking, I'm going to get the bang straight away. Like, that's what he's saying, isn't it?
He's going to get the bang or he's going to take it.
Oh, he's going to take it. Shit. I'm trying to cue it back. I might have missed it. Let's go back a little bit.
He's like, go in Tesco's and buy a sandwich. And I'm like, sorry? What? So yeah, I was just like, no, that's really not going to happen.
Wait. Is that what guys are doing, though? Because then I might be wasting a bit more money, bro.
What are you talking? How many? Alright, you go. You try this rape game. Let me know how it works out.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, yeah, are you gonna like? It must have worked if he's saying go in Tesco and get a sandwich. Like,
have you ever heard when people say at least buy me a drink first? There's a reason. These phrases don't just come out of nowhere.
I'm saying
you can't just link a girl and then just bang. Unless you've banged already, like
no. First link though. This is
first link. Unless you've banged like after finessing it before.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna happen unless she's a real hoe.
Should I continue?
Yeah, carry on.
Anyway, so then he got really shitty with me and was like, oh, blah blah blah. There's no reason why we can't just chill in the car, like.
Oh,
chill in the car for what?
So wait, so you meet the girl first time, right?
And you want to date in your car.
Right. And man basically wants to date in the car, yeah? But not only that, he wants to take her out of her car and then date in the car. Like so you weren't planning to like have no food, be out in no open. He just wants to basically get a hand job in a car park or something like that, innit?
They want to have 4-course meal, like sandwich and fucking Sainsbury's dessert in the car, man.
He was on that meal deal shit.
Candles and shit.
He was on that meal deal shit, bro.
Sandwich, and I'm like, sorry? What? So
he said
yeah,
sandwich.
I was just like, no, that's really not going to happen. Anyway, so then he got really shitty with me and was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. There's no reason why we can't just chill in the car, like, girls always expect shit. I said, did I ask you to pay for anything? Did I ask you to pick me up?
Oh, has he got a point? Has he got any point? Like,
he has no point whatsoever.
No, but he's saying girls expect like you to put on the whole show, like. Oh, like
she didn't ask him for nothing. She just asked to not to meet, have a date in a car.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I think that's a minimal requirement. You know what I mean?
I think so. All right, let's go.
Like, girls always expect shit. I said, did I ask you to pay for anything? Did I ask you to pick me up?
It's a savage.
No, didn't ask for any of it. But I'm not gonna sit in a car with you. And yeah, and he just didn't. And he didn't want to talk. Like, he was like, do I not get kissed?
Nigga's a rapist, man.
No.
He's a psycho rapist.
Like, he was literally the biggest twat I've ever met in my life.
Like, what? Did he just expect her to just come and link him and then just start sucking his dick? No talking, no nothing.
I think so.
No build up.
Can I say something?
Go on.
What did she say in the messages though? You don't know, innit?
Nigga, I don't give a fuck what she said. She could have been the freakiest, wildest bitch ever
on
the face of this motherfucking shit on the message.
Yeah.
But it don't make no difference. When you meet, first of all, you're gonna see if you still have that sort of chemistry. You're gonna continue talking, blah blah blah. You ain't just gonna
he's got to be slightly like autistic or slightly on the spectrum or slightly something, bro.
On the rapist spectrum, nigga.
Yeah, because he just like he just went from 0 to 100. Like what did he expect? Like she just naked in the car or something?
He thought she was gonna be coming out in trench coats. Like,
yeah, but maybe he was sending dick pics and she was liking it or something.
So what?
Yeah, I know, innit?
So what? Does that instantly mean that it's on site?
No.
Is that what that means?
No, it doesn't.
And if that was
if she came to his house, maybe. But not in the car.
I was just about to say, if that was the case, then you get your hotel.
Yeah.
You get your hotel room.
It does happen, though. Let's not be stupid.
I'm not saying that people don't meet up to bang, but I'm saying you ain't just unless you're a dogger. You ain't just fucking out in cars.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean?
What's dogging? I don't know.
Oh, fuck off. For all you listeners that don't know what dogging is, go Google that shit, man. Google it at work.
Oh, shit. But yeah, no, people run the game differently, innit? Like, do you ever look at like girls that you're with and you look at their ex and you're like, oh, your taste is actually kind of whack still?
No, I never look at that, or I didn't look at that, should I say? Back in the day, it's irrelevant to me.
Yeah,
obviously, I can judge her by the caliber of a man. Like,
do you think so?
Yeah. Like, if she's willing to fucking sleep with niggas that fucking...
A drug dealer or drug addict?
No, not even a drug dealer. Like, a nigga that still lives at home with his baby brother in his room and they're fucking on a bunk bed together and like, niggas 38.
What, the brother and the baby brother fucking...
No, but there's standards, innit? Like, she can't come with an attitude to me after she was with a guy that was doing that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't mean a guy that was fucking.
Yeah, but girls will get away with what they can get away with, though, innit?
They will try and they'll get away with what you let them get away with.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, standards wise, innit?
Yeah.
So you don't know what standards they're on because
exactly.
they come 100 at you and you have to like have your own morals.
Exactly.
Because like, what if she says like she's just making it up, but she says, "Oh, I'm used to my man like paying." Buy me like designer shoes every month, like when he gets paid.
That's nice. Go back to your man.
Yeah.
Go back to your ex-man. Let the ex-man that was doing that for you before.
That's what I mean. But certain guys might feel under pressure if she's like beautiful
under
and
pressure. These nuts, but I don't care how fine she is. There was always another gal out there for you.
Yeah, that's
standard.
Bare fish in the sea, you know.
So many women, so many people for everybody to date that you don't need to stick around with one person to deal with their bullshit.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
That's all long.
That is all long, man. That is all long. One thing I wanted to talk to you about, was like, you know, in 2018, right? We live in England, and it's like the westernized world, and especially like down south, there's a lot going on, isn't it? Mm-hmm. There's a lot going on, and we have a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
But speaking to some people, it almost feels like there are no opportunities. Like, do you think...
You got to be a bit more specific when you say speakers.
So what I'm trying to say is, some people feel that actually it's a hard life, and like, if you want to talk about like young black youth, they're disenfranchised from the rest of the city. They don't have the same opportunities. And that now, is that stuff like a mind state? Is that a mind state, or is it a reality that they are cut off from the rest of society?
Well, the reality is based on their mindset, isn't it? If they can change their mindset, their reality will change.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody has... And unless you're like psychologically scarred because you've seen your mother beaten up by your dad from young age and things like that. But
that's not society doing that, is it?
It's not society, but
it's bad enough to make you feel away.
It's bad enough to make you feel away about it.
Yeah.
But no, I think everybody doesn't have the same... No, sorry, let me cut that again. Everybody has the same opportunities, but not everybody starts at the same level. You just have to work harder than some other people do to get to where you need to get, or to get to where you want to get.
Yeah, but like there's a level of entitlement in that, right? Like, why do people feel that they should have big cars and big this and big that?
Oh, because they see everybody else with it. They don't know what an ex-man did to get it.
They don't know, do they?
But they feel as though they're entitled to get it.
That's what I mean. So there's like an entitlement. So what you have, some people might be looking at that in other parts of the world and be like, damn, that is crazy. Like you can get water whenever you want. You know what I mean? I won't laugh at that and think that's a joke, but it's not a joke.
I wouldn't even laugh at that, and realistically, we wouldn't even laugh at that because we're bigger than that. But it's a real thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like the levels. Like when are people gonna say, okay, I'm at a good level? Because I think this country's at a good level, right? I think you can more or less do what you want to do. I don't think anyone's stopping you from being creative.
I don't. The country's definitely at a good level, but there are still kids that are waking up in the morning that don't get any breakfast and they're going to school hungry and things like that. So it's not.
But then who are you looking at? Don't you right? So you should say the government. How much is the government meant to raise you?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that the government has to raise you, but I'm just saying it's still.
No,
prevalent.
I'm asking the question.
It's still prevalent.
I'm asking the question. Like free healthcare, free education. Right? At what point do the parents have to say, I just weren't good enough as a parent?
Yeah, that is definitely true as well. There are some parents some parents that shouldn't really be parents.
Yeah,
put it that way, and they haven't peep game on how the best way to raise their child and provide for their child.
Hold on a minute. Who's playing that fucking music, boy?
It's upstairs.
Where's that music?
I don't know. It's some Hector Camacho shit, nigga.
Anyway. At what point do you say, okay, because I see all this stuff in the news, right? Kid gets stabbed. Parents say, this is crazy. The government should be doing this and this and this and this. But why? Explain what the government's duty is, where it stops and where the parents start. You know what I mean? Because the parents should start from long ago. But is it women shacking up with the wrong guy, and you're shacking up with a guy that you know that's gonna bounce?
Even if parents were to check their child before they left the house, they gave them their own fucking pat down, their in-house pat down. It ain't gonna make a difference because the child will just hide the knife outside.
But is it the mentality of the internet? Because they were doing this way before the internet.
What, as in stabbing people?
Yeah, what's the big deal right about now? Is like, the young kids are going crazy.
It's more people, and the kids are younger. You've got fucking.
Do you think statistically it's more crazy than 90s?
Yes.
Do you think so?
Yes, 100%. And I think the kids are definitely a lot younger. When we were kids, how many kids? How rare was it for a kid to have a knife? Like bringing knives to school and shit like that. It was very rare. Right,
I wouldn't say it's very rare. But
it wasn't like a gang of us.
It wasn't culture. It wasn't a culture. Now it's a culture.
It was one odd nigger from the gang, from the group of you that would have a knife.
Yeah,
now it's every single one of them that have got these Rambos, nigga.
I wouldn't say it was rare though. I wouldn't say it was rare. No, I wouldn't say it was rare. I'd say it was.
So you're telling me that it was normal for 8-9 men to have Rambo?
No, that's what I'm trying to say.
So it was rare.
No,
you'd have one guy in the group that had a knife.
Yeah, no, but what I'm trying to say is
8 men can't stab a man with the same knife.
No, what I'm trying to say. No, I'm trying to be serious here. Like, what I'm trying to say is, I think what you're saying is rare. I don't think it was rare. Rare is like it hardly ever happened. People got stabbed regularly back in the day, but what I think it is now is that it's a culture now. It's different.
I don't think it was a regular thing back in the day.
Okay. But I think it's a culture now. You see what I'm saying?
Put it this way, yeah.
I think they almost have man looking weird if you're not willing to do it.
Yeah. Do you want to know why I don't think it's a regular thing? Because when I was younger, I used to hear about people getting stabbed like after a night out in a club or something.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But I wasn't hearing about niggas getting stabbed broad daylight in Tooting, nigga. It's different. It's different. It's completely different. It's not the same. These niggas don't give a fuck. They will stab you in the day, in the night, in your fucking bedroom.
Yeah, but they're only stabbing each other, right?
Yeah.
They're only stabbing each other. And I suppose back in the day, the kids were only stabbing each other. But I think it's the culture now. And so, all right, if we admit that it's a culture or it's a regular occurrence now, right? Because they say like 80 something plus people died, right? Through stabbings or whatever. or teenagers.
So, and another thing, I don't think niggas were using such mad knives before because they're using.
Nah, they're extra now. That is not. There's no doubt with that.
They're just doing too much.
But the internet and the culture and hyping each other up, right? That's always happened, right? And now everyone's gonna use technology. Like you could say, the internet, yeah. But as soon as we got the mobile phones, right? And it was the ones that could record. People were slapping on sight.
Yeah.
In it though. As soon as they got the mobile phones, people were slapping on sight. It's the mentality to use the technology. People use it in a devious way or a positive way, but they use it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't see how that correlates to knives because niggas ain't filming themselves stabbing niggas.
No, but it does correlate because
Yeah, but
you seen stuff like on Instagram, street blogs and stuff like that.
Yeah, but they're not filming themselves.
No, it's not. I'm not talking about filming themselves chefing someone, but I'm saying that the whole instigation of the thing and the reason why people know people and people are gassing up people and people know all these gangs is one because of music and two because of social media. So they're using that social media to clash with each other and build a name with each other. Like when something happens, they need to put it out there that they did something to a man or they had a man running. That is facts. You see what I'm saying? And that technology boosts that up. It would still happen without the technology. But what I'm trying to say is now the technology's slicker, that shit travels more and there's more back and forths. You know what? More time, like if you would hear a guy got stabbed on the weekend, like maybe on a Thursday, and you're like, "Raw!"
Now it's not just word of mouth. You're
it's
seeing
on
it.
sight. You're seeing it. Like you're not seeing him get chefed, but you're seeing like the aftermath. Or you're seeing him laying in a pool of blood. Someone's recording that, and it's going to everyone's Instagram. That's what I'm trying to say. So knowing that fact, right? The generation now, the teenagers now, have got more to contend with. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Everything's traveling at a quicker speed, so they don't know how to calculate stuff. They're just reacting, and they don't want to be the guy left out. Almost. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm saying it's worse on them. Yeah, but whose responsibility is it?
It's not the parents' responsibility.
It's not the parents' responsibility.
There's only so much the parents can do.
So I'm not saying it's the parents' fault, but it's the parents' responsibility, bro.
To do what?
To see what kind of mindset their kids got, innit?
Fam, people are different at home and when they leave their yard.
Yeah, that's true. That's blatantly true. Yeah.
Like, his mum might think he's the cat. Well, you see it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
such a good
my son never do nothing.
It never do nothing.
You know what? I have nobody. These times Leroy stabbed about 18 people.
Yeah. Calm. With the handle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nah, so you can't solely blame the parents. It's something that has to be worked on.
Yeah, but I don't know. Is it the fact that the parents are just not in their lives? So say you're a single parent, right?
Okay, look at the generational gap.
Go on.
Because of that generational gap, the parents don't really understand their child anymore. So their child has this one sweet persona that appeases their parents, and the parents are like, okay, yeah, my son's good, blah blah blah, and then they're going on the road and they're doing road. The parent doesn't understand that shit. Let's say for argument's sake, I'm talking on the phone in my room, talking, yeah, man's gonna shank. If your parent don't understand that road language,
your parents might not even know what checking someone up is, or chinging someone or something.
They're lost. Yeah. Like the kid could be talking this grease shit in front of their parents all day long, but the parent ain't got a clue.
Yeah, they don't even know.
So
but I think their parents would suspect after a while. But my point was this, right? A lot of it, I feel, has come from single parent homes.
Okay.
And I feel that, say for example, your mum is like a good mum, and she's working, but say like she's a nurse or something, she's got some mad 12-hour shifts, working day and night. She probably get to see the son 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? After a while, that son belonged to the streets, boy.
He's just raising himself.
He's raising himself, and that's not the mum being a bad mum, is it?
No, because she's trying to provide for him.
She's trying to provide. But when you got a single parent household now, it's way more peak.
Yeah.
It's way more peak. What I'm trying to say is, I don't think guys with mums and dads about doing this. I don't think so. I
beg to differ.
I would like to know like the stats on where these guys are coming from and what their background is really. You know, I'm saying I know that people get influenced though because everyone tries to like.
I think anybody can fall into that these days because they just want to be a part of it.
I want to be so road, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is the obsession with trying to be road as well? Like?
I ain't got a clue, man.
No, because it was a thing. It was a thing in our day, yeah. But you could.
Yeah, but you didn't want to. That's not what you aspired to do.
Yeah, no, innit? Like
it was just around.
Yeah, but I think because they're seeing people being successful, like doing this drill thing and making money off drugs and stuff like that. And putting it on Instagram and scamming and
bruv, niggas
it's like America now, isn't it? Like
niggas were always making money from drugs, but the difference is you were smart enough to be discreet about it. Now everybody just wants to.
But that's social media. That's all across the board, like every country, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
That's everybody that is just on like.
Definitely, everybody want to floss and show what they're doing and blah blah blah.
Yeah, but then so alright, so let's try and break it down, like. Let's try and break it down and say, why now? Like, now when technology is at its best, there's more avenues than ever. The country is stable in comparison to the rest of the world. You agree with these things, right?
Yeah, I'm agreeing. Yeah.
Why now is it like we have such a stronger underclass, or like it appears to be anyway, a stronger underclass, a stronger set of disenfranchised youths? Why now? Like, what is that thing that is triggered? Because people say it's music. It ain't just music. That's been happening way before a certain type of music.
Yeah, but I don't think it's got anything to do with the music.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So why now? Because like why now is it that they're saying, oh, record amount of people are getting
the music is a product of the stabbing.
Yeah, it's a product of the streets, isn't
it?
Yeah, it's a product of the streets. But why now are they saying like it's at a higher rate than it's been at? Like, what's the difference? Because I'm saying it's like that mental thing of social media, everything flying so quickly. It's almost like doubled speed of life.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? Like, when, especially in comparison to like when we were growing up, it's doubled the speed of life. Everything is hitting quick. Like, oh, you got to respond, you got to do this, you got to do that, and these guys want to show face and having like a persona online, innit?
Look, it's ego.
Yeah,
it's ego. If
I'm saying, all right, if that technology was there, would it be this peak?
It wouldn't be as peak because not as many people would know that you were disrespected.
So what are you trying to say? It's the technology?
To an extent, yes.
It's a branch on it.
Yeah,
it's a branch on it.
It's not the only thing, but to an extent, yes.
Yeah.
You had like if you're embarrassed, it spreads a lot quicker.
Yeah, blatant.
And you have to. Well, you feel as though you have to retaliate.
There's so many hype beasts that cause shit, and they're not even like they're faceless people.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Like nine obviously. The way that things spread is we've got all of these different fucking Instagram pages like street blogs and blah 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 blah. One guy posts one thing, usually it would only be seen by his followers, but then everybody rips that shit and then it goes.
What happened with BBM days? I never had BlackBerry though. I never bothered with BlackBerry. How did it go? Because shit used to get pinged on the BBM, innit?
Yeah. Just like little videos and shit.
Yeah, little videos of someone getting stabbed and that, innit?
Yeah.
But that was
the same with the Engage as well, innit? Before BBM.
Oh shit, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, was it Engage? Yeah, it was Engage, a little Nokia Engage thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's the king of happy slapping phones.
Yeah. So like, what are we saying? Like, we're breaking it down to ego and face.
Ego, face, definitely. Ego.
A lot of these boys,
a lot of niggas want to prove themselves to their olders, these youngers.
What do you mean? Who the oldest? Like, how old are the oldest?
You've got these 14, 15-year-olds running around trying to impress 22, 24-year-olds.
Alright, them 20-something-year-olds are waste, boy.
Yeah, but those are the niggas that are supplying the things to the young youths.
Oh, yeah.
These youths ain't out there fucking being their own plug. They need a plug, innit?
Yeah.
So it's the older guys.
That's how they're getting a come up, innit?
Exactly. So they want to get on, so they want to impress their olders and stabbing niggas and getting involved in other people's
These times their olders weren't chefing no one, like.
But I don't know about that.
Sometimes.
I don't know. To be honest with you, it's not my lifestyle. It's just around me. But it is what it is.
But they're making it like a big countrywide issue, though, isn't it? Do you think it's bigger than it is, or do you reckon it's always been like that in certain impoverished areas?
I do think it is more of a countrywide issue now.
Is it an epidemic?
I wouldn't say it was an epidemic.
Yeah.
I think we hear about the killings a lot more, but I wouldn't say it was an epidemic.
Yeah. But they're putting it on front of newspapers and everything now, man.
It sells, isn't it?
Yeah. That's it. But I think as well, slightly it's a way to like blame these kids for what's going on in the country.
Yeah, it takes the spotlight away from something else.
It takes the spotlight away properly, you know.
It takes the spotlight away from something else.
And at the end
and it sort of it programs you to get used to this sort of behaviour.
That's it, innit?
Yeah.
So like they'll be going on about the stabbings, and these times some paedophiles done some madness.
Exactly. And
it's not even, or it's on page 17 or something like that.
Sometimes it's not even in the fucking newspaper.
Yeah, that's true. Nah, it's a mad one, man.
It's all mad.
It's mad. Technology's just changed the game totally, innit?
Yeah, totally. But then without technology, we wouldn't be able to bring you guys this podcast.
Cha-ching! Sponsored by no one. but no, it's true though. Like, it's true. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we're living in crazy times, right? Like, this is the future, bruv.
Yeah.
What they spoke about, like, this is like the Orwellian times, bruv.
The information age.
The crazy information age. Like, these are the times like that we never thought would happen, or we could never even imagine happen.
But that's what makes things more annoying about these so-called impoverished young youth.
That's what I'm trying to say. Because you have more opportunities than you could even imagine now.
You have opportunities to make something out of nothing.
And you have more opportunities as well to make your voice heard.
Yes.
And to have a legitimate following who are willing to actually spend time with you, spend time listening to you, and actually pay you money, like, to keep your thing going.
Exactly.
Like, you could even have a thing where if you can't afford to do what you want to do, or you want to have a little project, people will donate money to you because they like your vibe.
Exactly.
And they'll say, yeah, keep going and do whatever.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So that part of it is like, there's a side of it where I feel like they're almost like brainwashed into feeling sorry for themselves.
Oh, 100%.
You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's so hard for me, it's so this, it's so that. And I'm like, mate, have you ever even seen what it's like in a favela?
Exactly.
Have you ever seen what it's like in a township? Do you know what I mean? Like, they can't even appreciate that. Like, most of them wouldn't even survive in those conditions. Do you know what I mean? I'd be trying to get out ASAP if I was in those conditions.
Exactly.
And these guys, have assisted housing, healthcare, and education. That's a good start.
And they don't even take advantage of any of that.
They don't take advantage. To be honest, when I was young, I was very naive, and I could have took advantage more of the opportunities that I had.
Yeah.
But fast forward, they've got way more opportunities than that.
Do you think they've got way more opportunities than our generation?
Yes.
Why?
Because of the internet. It's that simple. Because of the internet, you know where, like, even if you didn't know.
I disagree.
No, because even if you didn't know who to ask, right? In our day, a lot of stuff was word of mouth for who could get you here, and even like jobs, you had to hand that shit in, bruv. You had to walk and hand that CV in. Don't tell me that it's not fucking easier now, bruv. Don't tell me,
bruv. We're not that old. You can still apply online, but it was just better at the time. It was considered better to go face to face.
When you applied online, you had this.
Yeah, exactly. It was the dial-up modem shit. It was the dial-up modem shit, but you could fucking.
And your mum used to box you in the back of the head because she was trying to make a
phone call.
Don't tell me nothing, bruv. Now you can you can apply to 100 jobs in an hour if you're on that. If your CV's nice, you know what I mean, and you got one of them white name and surnames. You know what I mean? No, but seriously, if your CV's nice, you can do it, man. You know what I mean? It's easier, bruv. And the mad thing is, who would have thought of like pushing their brand and doing a podcast or doing a gaming channel? Your man 14 can't even get a proper real job, and he's dusting off money from a gaming channel because people are messing with him.
Yeah, but that's something that he loves to do.
And exactly, and that's the whole point.
The youth don't exploit things that they love to do and try and not even monetize it, but just bring it to the wider audience.
They are doing that. They are doing that with their gaming channels and stuff like that.
That's like they're like middle class white youth.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
It's not the same thing.
I know what you mean. To be honest, the sad thing is with black kids from the States, the way that they're proliferating the technology, is through music, which has deep undertones of criminal activity.
Yeah.
That's just plain and simple.
It's always a negative.
It's a negative. So
or...
you're perpetuating a vibe, and I don't blame them because what did they see their elders doing? The same fucking thing.
Yeah, true.
Actually,
I did see some different type of drill rap the other day.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
What was
the mortgage thing?
Yeah.
I wish I could shout him out what his name was, man.
What was his name? Morgan.
Something about Quinn's
something
mortgage thing.
Cash or something.
Go check that, man.
Let me find his name, man.
Yeah, because he was doing something different. Talk about what you saw anyway, man.
No, he was basically just saying, because I think he was like a not a landlord. He was estate agent. That's it. And he was just talking about the things that he had to do at the estate agency, but it was grown shit for the youth, something a bit more positive.
Yeah, I didn't like the way he could have done it without swearing. I think that would have put it on top. But I suppose to relate to like the people and maybe like how he is.
I don't think it makes any difference whether he swore or not. People swear every day. It makes no fucking difference.
That's true.
I swear like a fucking animal at work.
But it's just the subject matter, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of young kids, I've seen like tweets and things like that, and they're like, "Rah, he's not talking about stabbing, but it's still kind of bouncy still."
Yeah.
So you can deliver your message differently sometimes. And
but do you know what? That's opened a lot of people's eyes. Because I saw in the comments people were saying like, this there should be more of this. They should do one on like being a banker, do one on being do one on being a
100%.
And it's like you can be wavy guy and have a good job, right?
Of course.
You can be a wavy guy and have a good job and have like...
Nigga, you can be wavier with a good job.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What's the name of this nigga, man? Tango and Cash or something? What was it?
I don't know what it is, bro. It's on Grime Daily as well. GRM Daily. What you saying? But yeah, no, it's a good example of what he's setting, right?
Definitely.
Because people, I swear to God, yeah, most of us have got jobs and stuff like that, but these kids are actually literally brainwashed at the moment, yeah? Where they're like, rah, man's actually doing something for himself.
Oh, Quayo Clinch, is that it?
Yeah, Quayo Clinch, Renting is the song.
Yeah, go check that out. GRM Daily.
Yeah, Quayo Clinch, Renting. And he's going in though, bro.
Yeah.
He's going in. And it's like, that is a good thing, right? At least.
Yeah, it's one positive thing.
One positive action.
Out of the 19 million Stabber Man drill songs. But nice. It's a step in the right direction, I guess.
I don't know, man. What have the youth got to look forward to? Because I'm saying, yeah, if they get their mind right, they could take over.
Oh, 100%.
But if you stay in that mentality of, I come from the hood and it's so hard in the hood.
No, but the problem is that they're willing to use all of their business acumen to sell drugs, but nothing else. If they took some of that fucking drive and determination and put it somewhere else, they'd be the fucking future leaders of the fucking world, bro.